Wyan is a 18-year-old girl and got married to Jungkook, the Mafia king, few months ago. Their parents forced them to get married, but Jungkook treated Wyan as a child, as she thought. They literally had a 10-year age gap, which always made him step back every time. It was clear he likes her, but afraid to take next step into the relationship. Right now, Wyan was getting ready for the university and Jungkook was staring at her through the mirror secretly. How will I make it up to him? She thought. He was still angry with her because she didn't tell him and went to enjoy with her friends last night. As she looked at him, Jungkook immediately closed his eyes as if he was sleeping. With a steady step, she walked towards him and placed a soft kiss on his cheek, causing Jungkook's heartbeats to fasten. I'm sorry, I promise I won't go anywhere without your permission. Please forgive me, Mr. Ice Cube. She whispered, but her eyes widened when Jungkook opened his eyes. You are awake? Mr. Ice Cube, really? As if you are not. She mumbled, I can hear you. Then why are you not melting? Because you didn't give me the heat. He looked at her with sort of eyes, but Wyan, being innocent, looked at him dumbfounded. I'm not a heater. Jungkook was in disbelief, but regarding her age, he could understand. She was not like other girls of her age, but totally different. He sat on the bed and made her sit beside him gently. Promise me you won't repeat the same mistake. Pinky promise. She smiled brightly and it melted Jungkook's stone heart even more. She was light in his darkness and rainbow of his black and white life. Now give me your phone. Why? No questions. Again he turned cold and Wyan pouted. She grabbed the phone from side table and gave it to him. What are you doing? Installing something for your safety. He connected her phone with his for her safety and whereabouts so he won't be mad or disturbed again like last night. Okay, he gave the phone back to her and noticed her pink plump lips. The desire inside him built to capture them and he leaned in. Seeing that, Wyan's heartbeat fastened and she closed her eyes, holding her floral dress tightly. She was waiting for him to kiss her, but her action made Jungkook to think she was afraid. I'm not doing anything. He ruffled her hair and moved inside the bathroom. Tears formed in the corner of Wyan's eyes and she looked at her reflection in the mirror. Doesn't he like me? Or am I not good enough for him? Why he treated me like a child? She wiped her tears with the back of her hand and collecting her essentials, she went downstairs sadly. She wanted to be treated like a wife, but Jungkook never initiated. Done with the breakfast, Jungkook dropped her to the university but noticed her silent behavior. Is she scared with me? Wyan? Are you upset? No, why would I? She passed him a weak smile. Jungkook was not convinced but didn't ask again to make her feel uncomfortable and stopped the car at the university. What's wrong, Wyan? I have noticing since morning you are upset about something. Jia was Wyan's good friend of university. Jungkook. And Wyan broke into the tears and hugged Jia tightly. Did he do something with you? No, he do nothing. Then what's the problem? That's exactly the problem. He do nothing. He doesn't treat me like a wife. Jia got what Wyan was trying to say and consoled her until her tears stopped. Wyan, my darling, listen to me. What? If you want him to treat you like a wife, then you have to mature too. This childish attitude of yours must be pushing him back. Nothing was getting into Wyan's mind and Jia just wanted to hit her. Wyan, I'm not a poet to tell you in details. Go home and search everything on Google. You must find everything there. Thank you. She hugged Jia, then both of them took their leave. Like every day, Jungkook was there waiting for his loving wife and she passed him a smile. Go and hug him. He will feel good. I never did. Then do it now. She pushed Wyan towards Jungkook a little and Wyan surrounded her arms around his waist hesitantly. For some time, Jungkook was zoned out, but the beautiful feeling faded as Wyan moved back. Let's stay like this. Everyone is here. as if I care." She blushed even more, and after some time they broke the hug. It was definitely Jungkook's good day. First her loving kiss on his cheek, and now the tight hug. Jungkook dropped her to the mansion and she immediately went inside the bedroom. She opened her phone, recalling Jia's words, and typed words in keyboard. "How to be affectionate to your husband." She kept searching, and it was sweet stuff were coming to her vision one by one. "I can do it. Wear something sexy." Ran in her mind, and she searched again. But the dresses were too short for her liking. Maybe he likes this type of girls. She ordered a few of the dresses, and her search story was going on, unfolding the major shocks of her life. Jungkook was in a meeting room when his phone kept buzzing, and annoyingly he took the phone in his hand to see. There were notifications from Google. "How to be affectionate to your husband." So my little wife is not afraid of her husband. Jungkook smiled, which caught everyone's attention. It was not a normal expression of him for his team members, and passed each other a confused glance. "You don't have to do anything, little one. I'm already heading heels over you," he mumbled, reading her soft search history, which was so interesting, and dismissed the meeting as he was now getting curious. She went downstairs to make dinner for him, but the maid didn't allow her. She insisted too many times, and they agreed, even helped buying. It turned out not so good, but she was confident Jungkook won't scold her. Done with the cooking, she came back to the room and get one of the dress she ordered. It was a black, beautiful dress and covered her curves perfectly. She was not too thin or fat, but in the middle state. "I can do it," fighting. No doubt she was looking beautiful and came back downstairs. Maids were already gone as per her order because she wanted privacy. As the bell rang, Wyan immediately went towards the door, but breathing in and out before opening the door. Jungkook was on the other side, was shocked as hell. He had no idea that his wife had showed up in that dress today. "Welcome home." With a kiss on his cheek, she hugged him for a while, but Jungkook pulled her again. "You're looking gorgeous, little one." "Thank you. It's definitely a best surprise of my life." He kissed her neck gently that she felt goosebumps all over her body. "Let's come and get freshened up. I made dinner for you." She pushed him gently and he nodded with a smile. "What's so special about today?" food is getting cold. I'll be back in few minutes. He walked away and she calmed her uneven heartbeats. She arranged the table and Jungkook also joined her later. The dinner was not so tasty, yet he finished every single thing. He didn't like the food but her loving efforts and enjoyed the beautiful time as the actual husband and wife, not like friends anymore. Is there any surprise left? No, but I have one. She looked at him confused but saw him leaning forward. She didn't step back and close her eyes tightly. This time Jungkook didn't back away too but clashed his lips with her gently, softly and lovingly. She surrounded his neck, he surrounded her waist and closed the distance between them, not detaching the lips. With time, the things between them were getting wild and taking her in his arms, he took her to the bedroom. He gently placed her on the mattress and continued the unbreakable kiss for more few minutes. How expressions were written on her face along with embarrassment. I literally connect my phone with you this morning. She covered her face in utter embarrassment, which made him smile. He uncovered her face and tell her maintain eye contact with him. I know my distant behavior made you feel that way, but trust me, I thought you are afraid of me or will not like me if I show my affection to you. Really? I thought you didn't like me. Like you? He slided the hair strands behind her ear and kissed her forehead. I love you, little one. I love you too, Mr. Ice Cube. She smiled, but it turned into a nervousness when Jungkook snuggled his face into the crook of her neck and whispered,